further action is taken, your last day as an Inspire member will be January 17th, 2018.
Really?
How can that be? I wasn't even with it for 3 days.
I don't know.
How can it be till January 17th of 2018?
I don't know.
It doesn't make sense.
Who knows?
They're fuckers.
Don't you know when it's ready?
Yeah.
Nothing. All right. First, I gotta do one thing first. Since I'm starting on a new profile, I gotta do my. I gotta sign in my thing now. I mean, sign up. All right, there you go.
Oh, you signing up to do anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not seeing myself.
I had it on my other ones, but. Forgot. Of course. Right.
Yeah, you'll be able to use the same thing password. You have to change it. 5 hours.
Go ahead. Don't grab my hand. Go ahead.
Oh, wow. Here's a woman chops a boyfriend's penis off with a garden shears.
Oh,
Man
nice.
sentenced for cutting off girlfriend's nipples. Oh,
Oh, my
great.
God.
Oh, she's up here with you?
Sick.
She just came up.
Come on. Damn it.
I know all my tastes are going to do
Hey, what you doing, baby?
Yeah, they want freaking uppercase letters now to freaking do the password. Fucking bullshit.
Oh, so simple.
There we go. Oh, that's what they meant. Okay. Uppercase letters. They want, what do you call it? Big letters when you do the password. All right. Good. I, T, I, R, L. All right, good. We did it. There we go. Cool. Let's see. PlayStation Network visibility. No.
I've been on 5 minutes.
There we go. All done. Yeah, well, they do that for protection, so. All right, cool. Close now. Thank you. Yeah, well, I didn't know what they meant by uppercase letters until what they were talking about was capital letters. That's what they were talking about. Yeah.
A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile, the car.
Yeah. Until I read it, and I was doing small letters.
Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle, a quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A
What?
city of opportunists.
Oh, what do you want? Oh, you want me to take off the, what do you call it?
Duh!
Nah.
Stupid like that.
Yeah, right.
I'm not gonna type anything, sir.
Oh, hold on. Pad settings, yeah.
Notifications.
There. Got it. But this is widescreen right now anyway, so this is like, this is how it shows in the beginning. You should know that. That's the only reason why you're seeing widescreen right now. Otherwise, it would still be in full screen if I had the notifications on still. Yeah, true.
The city of dreamers.
True.
A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
You want me to put the subtitles on?
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniformed assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Ever the optimist.
From the beam of sunshine himself.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
Hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
out of here.
places to be.
Happy hunting.
I'll be back in a minute to get my tea.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
Hey.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1. Look at this junk. It's not my job to pick through other people's trash. What have you got, Phelps? Anything? I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
Because she went down, right? Yeah.
Jesus.
No, you're still there.
Cole, come take a look at this.
I'm back.
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon. Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Shell.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering around.
You went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon. And your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time. With what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself. The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up. What kind of chumps do
Smith
these
& Wesson,
homicide guys think
serial
we are?
S71893. 2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here. Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much. You're behind the wheel. Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Can you drive to this one?
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And
Well, yeah, you can drive because you're a better driver. I crashed
Another
too damn
fact
much.
from the
So
Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air.
even with the
Really
siren
are
on, you're gonna find it hard. Nobody even moves in this game anymore. I remember when I played the 360 one, when you freaking had the siren on, at least they moved. Now they don't even move. The cars don't even care. You can have the siren on and crash right into a car. Not even freaking move. Freaking, I don't know what the heck. They definitely upgrade that part in this game. Which means they don't care about it anymore. People don't care and the cars don't care. What? I mean, seriously. So for some reason I drive better in Mafia than I do in this game. I always did it in Mafia 2 too for some reason when I never was good at this game in driving for some reason. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I crashed a lot in LA. Or even in 360 and PS3 back in the day.
Wilshire Division.
I was always better at Mafia 2.
Model 27.
Why? No clue why. It's the same thing driving.
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton
I don't
was
understand
murdered
that
tonight
part.
with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer.
You definitely see. I used to watch you with 360. You used to drive better than me
You're
too.
under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph. No way. You're not taking me down for this.
That was a very bad move. Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around. List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose
Now
my
the only
temper.
thing is, when I'm doing it this way, I gotta look at my phone to see what comments they write.
Your fucking head and have
So I
you
can't
in the
see the
brig.
comments.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe.
I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help.
Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS.
God help this fucking country and the USMC.
The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps. Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS?
What are your fucking names? Phelps. Kelso.
OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight. Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like...
Very good, person. I am very well, thank you.
You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope, or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. Did it only ever end?
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identify code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from 14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
What?
Rehabilitation pack on.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
I am fine.
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to...
chance, copper. You come any closer, we'll cut you in half.
Forward! Stay down. Stay in cover.
You're fucking toast.
Kill a cop. And it's an electric chair.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole.
Yeah,
Should
it
be
is.
all
It's
clear.
definitely a cool game. Yep, it definitely you're a cop and
Lieutenant
everything.
Hoffman says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner. This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this
Definitely,
war...
definitely a cool game.
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
This is my favorite part. Well, not exactly. Going after this idiot.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell
I'm going.
Bowers! Stop! LAPD!
Steve.
Go screw yourself.
Why, you... He's hiding in the alley! Bowers! Hold it right there!
Stop now or I will shoot. I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Gunn! Watch your fire!
Don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now.
Give it up, Wendell!
Stay the hell away from me! There's no way I'm going back inside. I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Come on, boy.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
No. Yeah, I did it. I do it
The tradition of
sometimes.
the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability
You don't
to
get
make
an achievement
tough
for it, though,
decisions.
so-
The right decision is not always the popular one.
I feel
The
bad for the
decision
guys,
will get the men you care
He
about
needs to go
killed.
to jail, not the
These
morgue.
ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss.
Hold on a sec. I gotta take these damn comments off. I hate that I can't see my fucking screen. I hate widescreen.
5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
For every cop,
Really, I can simply see what they write.
Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad.
You can do what other people do when they go live. They have a full screen. They have a full screen, but they chat on their phones.
Your average rank and file patrolman.
So you can look on YouTube on live chat. You can chat back to them if you want to chat back to them and stuff. I know it is.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Broad daylight, crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Huh? Yeah.
C. Galetta.
Yeah, this is where Phelps gets his promotion by doing this.
Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
And the same thing in this part that you could do like in 360 that if you wanted to. If you get the gun, you could simply just go to the gun store and get the thing. You don't even have to talk to the girl if you don't want to. Then when you interrogate the guy, you just tell him about the gun. That's it. I never like to do that. I like to do both.
Might need to run it by a gun store.
Even though I get the gun store and stuff, I still like to answer the questions to the girl.
This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement.
But that's one of the. That's what you can ask that. You can do that that way.
I heard the shot. I thought it was a car backfiring.
Same thing.
I saw a girl run at the
Then
store.
instead of the witness, you would give the gun as evidence.
If you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
Okay, now it's time to interrogate her.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
You're lying, Miss Galetta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galetta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God! I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He showed me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage burst in, Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start
That's why I
yelling
didn't
at
really
each
want to
other.
start the game.
Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk. Nickel
You're the
plated,
one that
made
said
in
the other day,
Japan,
"Oh, we're gonna play this
and
game
yells at
together,
me to get back to
so you
work.
can help me out in the
We get
process
back
when we're
here.
playing it."
And I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang.
Now, since you
And
got the
another,
game,
and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway between 5th and 6th.
I
Did you
got no
see the
achievement
person who
right
shot
now
Mr.
either.
Gage?
So
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry.
you don't get an
Firing
achievement for
gun.
police.
He kept
If I
pulling the
finish
trigger.
this part, I'll get an achievement for police academy.
He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
You're making me angry, Miss Galetta. Is that what you want?
Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galetta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Galetta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang.